Welcome back to the whole fitness thing that I'm doing. We're starting week three, which is like we're so close to 1 month getting over. Week three is going to be fitness, like I mentioned in my first video, which was a lot more calmer and like monotone and depressing than what I sounded on week two. And even today, like I'm in a good mood. I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, like I have my bad days, but every Sunday now I'm like looking forward to filming these update videos. I don't know. Yeah, before I actually mention the details about fitness related stuff, which I'm really excited to do because that's one thing that I love. I love working out. It's only the food that I've never enjoyed. But good news, I was so good with my nutrition this week. Who would have thought? I mean, it's only week one, and week one is never a problem, even when like I tried cutting out sugar in the past or the time when I did GM diet. No, GM diet was miserable from day one. Who am I lying to? But this week I actually followed through. And guess what? Like my biggest achievement this week has been I have my Nutella jar right in front of me. So, okay, this is a big achievement for me. I was like, what? Am I even myself? Yeah, so usually what happens is whenever I'm like in this health journey in the past, what I've done is I've eaten very clean, like for as long as I could, and then I lose motivation, and then I buy not just this small one, but like a huge jar. This is like 200 grams, but I usually buy like 400 gram of Nutella jar and just like eat it at one sitting. But this time, I decided to not like completely eat healthy, but like include Nutella in my diet, right? And I haven't even been able to finish the whole thing, which is like, what? Like, I could only eat 2 spoons and I was like satisfied, which is weird. Like, I can't even think about eating this whole jar right now. Even if I like obviously if I was like at gunpoint, I would finish it. There's no problem in that. But I wouldn't go out of my way to finish even a small Nutella jar, which felt like a big achievement. And like whenever I took like spoons of this, it I felt satisfied, which was amazing. Other than that, my meal plan worked. I did make a few changes. Like on some days, I didn't want to cook chicken. I wanted to cook prawn instead. So I swapped around the HelloFresh menu items. What else did I change? Like even breakfast, some days I didn't want to eat egg. I want to eat sardines. So I swapped that around. But overall, that meal plan, weekly meal plan was a good idea. So I feel like I can see myself do the meal plan thing for a long time now. So I feel like I'm going to stick with it. It's just that I would be making minor changes in the week whenever I feel like. New recipe that I tried was salmon. Again, that was something I was supposed to eat on Wednesday, I think, but I changed it to Saturday. And I also took pictures of every food item that I ate. The thing is, one thing that I found out was I don't think I eat enough vegetables. That's what I found out looking at the pictures because on a day-to-day basis, you don't really analyze your food that much. But once I was going through the pictures in the gallery, my food doesn't have enough green in it. Even though HelloFresh has made me like try new vegetables, the one new vegetable that I tried this week was called bok choy. It looks like spring onions, but tastes like cabbage. And like obviously, capsicum, pepper, and green beans is something that I've started eating a lot because of HelloFresh. But again, I feel like I don't put enough vegetables in my meals, so that's something that I want to do. One thing that I don't mind eating is carrot and hummus. I don't know how many times I've said this, but I love that snack. So my plan is I'm gonna include as many vegetables that I like and I don't mind eating in my diet first, and then keep my HelloFresh vegetables as it is, like the consumption, and then eventually try to add more vegetables to my breakfast and lunch, dinner, snacks. So that's that. What else? What any other update about food? Um, I didn't order any takeaway this week. I don't know if it's because I'm filming a YouTube video and like at the back of my mind, but then I was very adamant that even if I have a craving of takeout, I will go forward with it just for the purpose of like showing you a video. But I don't have any video because I didn't order any takeout this week. I don't know why that is. And I know for a fact that's going to change as the week progresses. So I feel like the moment I have a takeaway craving, I will record a clip of my reasons ordering that takeaway. But this week, I just didn't crave any takeaway. I was happy cooking my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Not cooking my snack, but like, yeah, preparing my snack in my kitchen rather than ordering. So that's a big bonus. Yeah, this week has been amazing. Even my water intake has been as good as week one, which was completely water dedicated. I just hope these remain the way it is for like the weeks to come. And I'm gonna keep doing these weekly updates. The videos might not be as long as it used to, because like I wouldn't have much to say unless like I face some problem out of the blue that I didn't account for. But but I'm going to keep making these weekly updates just so that I have a bit of motivation to keep me going. But yeah, I did really well, way better than I expected to for my food week, which is amazing. I don't have access to a dietitian to actually know if whatever I'm eating is healthy. But according to my own judgment, which is not that trustworthy to begin with, I feel like I'm doing okay. If a dietitian is watching this or like any person that actually that's scary because like that if I allow you guys to like give me judgment about my food, it might go the wrong way. Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna do whatever feels right for me and then educate myself and improve gradually that way. Yeah, cool. Okay, other than that, anything else? Anything else? Food related, food related. No, not really. So I wanted to update you about the Nutella jar, takeouts, and vegetables, and also how I tried the new recipe, which was salmon, really easy to make. What else? Nothing really. Okay, so let's actually get started with the fitness thing. I don't have much to say about fitness. Now, similar to food, everybody is different. So for workout, there's no one exercise that can fit all. You could be someone that likes running or dancing or aerobics, Pilates, weight training. There's just like so many options out there that everyone can enjoy what they're doing and then still excel in themselves. So, personally, I like weight training. The first time that I was introduced to it, I was like, damn, I feel so strong. I don't know why I feel the need to feel strong and like powerful where like if I'm in a situation where I need to fight, I want to be ready. That feels like my motivation to want to do weightlifting. I don't know if it has like some deep rooted story behind it. You know, because like back in India, when I don't know if I should mention this. Okay, yeah, this is common, I think. Back in India, like the first time I was groped in public or even in Qatar, it's not happened here in the UK, but like in those moments, you just feel so powerless and you feel like, even if the man that's like has the audacity to grope you is like not that strong, in those moments you just feel like you have no like I don't know. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I feel very powerless and like freeze up and it just feels like, I can't do anything to protect myself. And I don't want to feel that way. I feel like that's the reason why I like strength training that much. But it could be just because I want to get muscles. But like, why do I want muscles, right? So that's the reason I can think of. But I don't know. Anyways, regardless of the reason, I do know I like strength training. And the reason why I keep looking there, because like I have my weights right over there. So let me start off with like, okay, this video is all over the place, but whatever. That's how it goes for like an unscripted video. But fitness, right? So for this week, what I want to do is continue with my weight training because I like that. But I also want to like go out and try running. Now, running and cardio exercises, if it's not like Zumba or dance, I don't really like that much, especially running on the treadmill. I just don't like it. But I did run my first 5K last year or the year before that, I think. And it was really nice to like train to be able to finish 5K and then get that medal. And I want to, at some point in my life, run a 10K and then a half marathon and a marathon at some point. But like right now, I don't have the stamina to run a marathon. So I feel like I want to include running in my life again because it's been a long time since I ran. So I feel like this challenge thing can be a good start for that. But I don't want to do it every day. So what I've decided is I will divide the days into things that I like fitness wise. Why limit myself to just one type of exercise when there are other options that I like doing and I've not been doing just because I've been so focused on muscle gains. Um, so, so what I've decided is there are 7 days in the week, right? So obviously, one day is upper body exercises like weight training, one day is lower body, then the other third day is core and maybe just like hit exercises. Then I have 4 days left. I want to keep one day for running because I feel like if I keep one day for now, obviously one day of running is not enough to train for 10K, but I don't have any 10K that I'm looking forward to. So until I find a race that I want to train for, I'm just going to keep it for one day of running, just any day of the week, depending on the weather. And then the other 3 days, I'm going to keep one for just like something that I enjoy, which is dancing or Zumba, or even there are some YouTube videos where you like do bhangra, something of that sort, or like even kickboxing. I really like kickboxing. Anything that you can like have some steps to. And then the other 2 days, I'll have one day for rest and one day for maybe either yoga or flexibility exercises. So I feel like that's what I want to divide my week into and continue that for the rest of my life. Because right now, what I've been following is just weights, or just hit exercises. But I want to spice things up and like make it interesting for me. And because I have YouTube available, I have so many sorts of exercises accessible to me. I want to make use of that. So that's what I've come up with for the fitness week. I feel like I'm not going to have too much problem doing it. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the running aspect because I'm lazy to like get out of the house. And because of this whole pandemic, I'm avoiding going out of my house as much as possible. And I love staying at my house. But that's going to change. I'm going to get some natural vitamin D in me by choosing a day when there's sunlight and I choose to go out for a run, which can eventually lead me to train for 10K and then get that medal. Now, this is something that I wanted to touch on because like I have access to it, so I thought might as well share it in case anyone's interested in weightlifting but hasn't tried it at home. I'm not a professional by any means, and it's not like I can lift 100 kgs, even though that's the goal. Someday I'll reach there. But as of now, it really worked out moving here because before I used to go to gym because that had access to different types of weights, and as you progress, you lift heavier. So it's really not that feasible to have an entire weight range at home. Actually, let me backtrack. So, if you're someone that wants to give weightlifting a try, it's not even like you have to have access to all this weight, Because, like, when I first started, I'm not kidding, I used to use ketchup bottles, like 250-gram ketchup bottles, because that's still weight. And even though it's not weight, like heavy weight, if you do an exercise enough number of reps, like I don't know, with like a ketchup bottle, maybe 30 reps or 40 reps, after a certain point, your muscles do feel like it's working out. So it doesn't really matter how much weight you have, but then at some point you become stronger. So and the more stronger you become, you kind of need heavier weights to work as much, and then you like need to decide what's more important, money or time, and like you spend money and buy weights. By the way, dead weight is so expensive. I don't understand why, but it's so expensive. So you have to like decide if you want to buy expensive dead weight or use the same less weight but spend more time doing the same exercise to get the same result, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I started off with like ketchup bottles, 250-gram, and like I used to do bicep curls. I used to do bicep curls with that ketchup bottle, and it used to take ages to get me to like feel like a tingling sensation on my bicep. So I did take the decision to buy just one. I wanted to buy a lot of weights, but then when I found out it's very expensive, what I ended up doing was like just get this 5 kg dumbbell because I had to decide only one type of dumbbell, one weight dumbbell to get. And I was like, what's the right decision? Do I get like something that's proper for my lower body or my upper body? And back then, 5 kg seemed good. But then slowly, this became too light for my lower body exercises. And once I stopped weight training for a while during exams, this became too heavy for my upper body. And I was like, oh my God, what? This is so inconvenient because I just had one option and it wasn't making sense for me. Then I joined a gym which was feasible back in Manchester because they had student prices. So it was nice going to the gym, but also it was awkward because like I didn't know what I was doing and I felt like everyone's looking at me, which is not the case. Everyone's just like in their own zone trying to better themselves instead of like judging you. Then what happened is I moved here and the gym prices here, because it's not a student area, the gym prices here were so expensive. So expensive. So back in Manchester, monthly gym would be like £10 or £15 a month, which seems fine. But here, the gym price for a month was 50 or sometimes £70 a month. What? That's just ridiculous, right? I don't know if like I'm living in an area where only rich people live, but that was ridiculous. I just could not afford or could not justify spending £70 a month in a gym membership that I might not even go most of the days. So then I found out, I mean, I've always seen these weights, so I have them next to me. This is amazing. So one channel that I follow, fitness related, on YouTube is Fitness Blender. They're amazing. They're amazing. Fitness Blender always had these next to them. I'm obviously not carrying all the weight options available. It's back there. So Fitness Blender used to have these power blocks, which are basically adjustable dumbbells. So this was like an expensive purchase, but compared to gym prices, this seemed like it would be covered within 3 months gym membership. So I was like, yes, definitely getting these instead of going to the gym. Plus, you have the liberty of working out from home. So you just roll out of the bed, get into your fitness clothes, and start working out. Whereas if you want to go to the gym, you decide what to wear and if you're looking good or not, and if you have enough things to carry, your house keys, money, gym membership card, or whatever. It's just too much hassle. I mean, still, there are benefits of going to the gym, but also quarantine lockdown period, this worked out really well. So, again, not sponsored, but these are basically power blocks, right? And you have these different adjustable dumbbells. So, there's like all these options available to me, and it just, this is the space occupied by one dumbbell. So, you can range from like 2.5 kg, 4 kg, 5.5, 7, 8, 9.5, 11. All the way from 2.5 kg to 11 kg in this compact area, which is amazing because like now I can reduce the weight when I want to do upper body exercises and increase the weight when I want to do lower body exercises. And recently I found out that PewDiePie also has this, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's like different versions. It goes like, this only goes up till 11 kg, which I haven't reached yet. So I have two of these, obviously. So like 11 kg plus 11 kg. And also you get like extension packs. I don't want to make it sound like it's an advertisement for this product because obviously it's not sponsored, but I just really love this. And I feel like Fitness Week is the right time to talk about these weights that I have. So I thought I'd mention it. But yeah, if you're in the start of your weightlifting journey, and if you think you would be a person that might like to get into strength training, you can start with ketchup bottles because you will at least understand if you like that sort of exercises. Then fix your form by like looking at YouTube videos or find a trainer, and then you can maybe go the route of buying just one weight, or if you have the money, get the weight extension or get this and like let's get fit together. But yeah, I didn't want to come across too preachy because like I still don't know what I'm doing. But so far so good. Really happy with my food update and going to this fitness week again. Upper body, lower body, core, HIIT workout day. Then I want to include running, dancing, kickboxing, whatever I feel like on that day. And then 2 days, one is rest, and then one is just like flexibility exercises or yoga. I don't actually like yoga. I don't like yoga poses. But I feel like if I feel like doing yoga on some days, I want to include it. So I want to like branch out of just strength training and try these different exercises that I haven't been doing for a long time. So I feel like this fitness challenge week would be a good time to implement that and see what type of exercise I like and some things that I would keep for the rest of my life and some that I wouldn't want to do for any time in the future. Yeah, so that's the plan. And other than that, I feel like next time when I come back next week, I'll update you about how my fitness went. And also I'm again very hesitant. I'll see what I feel like next week. But I feel like from next week onwards, I wanna start putting out numbers, as in like my weight and my measurement, and then on a weekly basis see if those numbers change or where I am at with my food, water, and fitness. So I'll give like, maybe it'll be like a 5 minute or a 10 minute video where I just like go briefly on all these three aspects of my life, and then also might include some other aspects of my life that I want to change, like I don't know, like brushing my teeth at night. I don't do that very often, so I want to include that. Maybe like praying or reading a book. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. For now, it was these three things. And so far, two of those things have been like good, like a success. And I just hope I carry that on for the rest of my life. And we'll see where it goes. I don't want to like get too ahead of myself. That's all for now. Hope you like this video. That's been my update. I don't really want to say anything else. Stay tuned for my TikTok food video and also my other videos that I want to do, because like I don't want my channel to become this whole fitness thing. That's just one aspect of my life, but I still don't know what I'm doing with this YouTube channel, to be honest, because what even is my channel about? I do all sorts of videos, so I don't know what I am. But that's something I'll figure out later on. For now, this is me. Okay, bye!